Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to learn a new German word.
Ergebnis.
Hi Alex. What does
Ergebnis.
mean?
Ergebnis.
Translates to result or outcome in English. It's commonly used in contexts like exams or projects. The most common meaning is result, but be careful. In some situations, it might sound similar to the English word ergonomic, which is a false friend.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more about the grammar for
Ergebnis.
Sure.
Ergebnis.
Is a neuter noun, so it takes the article.
Das.
The plural form is.
Die Ergebnisse.
To give you some examples, in the present tense, you might say,
Das Ergebnis ist wichtig.
which means the result is important. In the past tense, you could say,
Das Ergebnis war überraschend.
which means the result was surprising. For perfect, you say,
Das Ergebnis hat uns gefreut.
meaning the result made us happy.
So, in the imperative, how would you use
Ergebnis.
The imperative isn't commonly used for,
Ergebnis.
but you could say,
Bring das Ergebnis.
which means bring the result. It's more about the context where you might use it.
Got it. Where does the word
Ergebnis.
come from?
It originates from the Middle High German word.
Ergebnisse.
The root
Gehen.
relates to generating or producing, so you can see how it connects to the idea of producing a result. Over time, it evolved into the modern German we use today.
That's fascinating. I love learning about word origins.
Let's break down
Ergebnis.
into its components. The prefix can imply a completion or achievement, the root.
Gehen.
Relates to generating, and the suffix
Nis.
indicates a state or condition. So, when you put it all together, it means the state of having generated a result.
That's like building with Lego blocks.
Exactly. And speaking of similar words, let's look at some. For example,
Ergebnis.
shares the prefix with,
Erfahren.
which means to experience. Another word is,
Erfolg.
which means success. Then we have,
Erklärung.
meaning explanation.
What about words with similar suffixes?
Great question. We can look at
Wissen.
which means knowledge and,
kennen,
meaning to know. There's also,
Gefühl,
meaning feeling.
I see. Are there compound words related to?
Ergebnis.
Yes. Consider,
Zwischenergebnis,
which means interim result. Another one is,
Gesamtergebnis,
meaning overall result.
Can you give me a few situations where I might use?
Ergebnis.
Of course. If you're discussing exam results, you could start with,
Wie war das Ergebnis der Prüfung?
meaning how was the result of the exam? At work, you might say,
Das Ergebnis des Projekts ist positiv.
which means the result of the project is positive.
I can try. How about?
Das Ergebnis war überraschend.
For a surprising result.
Perfect. That's a great sentence.
Any tips for remembering the gender of?
Ergebnis.
Since
Ergebnis,
is neuter, you can remember it with the ending,
nis,
which is often a hint for neuter nouns in German. Think of it as a neutral state.
Are there common phrases or collocations with?
Ergebnis.
Yes, you might hear phrases like,
ein positives Ergebnis,
for a positive result,
das endgültige Ergebnis,
meaning the final result, or
ein überraschendes Ergebnis.
for a surprising result. Be careful not to mix it up with,
Erfahrung,
which means experience.
Got it.
Now, let's practice a bit more. How would you say the result was clear in German?
Maybe.
Das Ergebnis war klar.
Exactly. Now, how about we received the results yesterday?
Wir haben die Ergebnisse gestern bekommen.
Almost. You want to say,
Wir haben die Ergebnisse gestern erhalten.
for received.
Thanks for correcting me. What about the results will be announced tomorrow?
That would be,
Die Ergebnisse werden morgen bekannt gegeben.
I'll remember that.
before we finish, let's do a quick recall check. What is the article for?
Ergebnis,
It's
Das.
right.
Correct. And what's the plural form?
Die Ergebnisse.
Great. Can you name one similar word with the prefix?
I think.
Erfahren.
Yes. And what does
Ergebnis,
mean in English?
It means result.
Perfect. Lastly, can you give me a sentence using the word?
Ergebnis,
Sure.
Das Ergebnis ist wichtig.
Excellent job today, Sam. Remember,
Ergebnis,
means result and is used in many contexts. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed learning today.